Hello, hello, hello. All right. Just make sure that's set to the right thing. Just want to see if this. Just give me a second. All right, I think there's audio. All right. So we got the tier list here. I'm just gonna, because I see there's some chats already, so I'm gonna read them real quick before we start. What up, Nav Deep is cool. I'm just gonna call you Nav if that's all right. Sup, Logo Logan. How much time will this take? I have no idea. Probably a few hours, if I had to take a guess, which is why I'm starting it now. What's good, Greg? Dill Chips, hello. How many skins are there in the game? Like 2,000, something like that. Nolan the Beast, what's up? How are you? I'm pretty good. Logo Logan, I already said hi, but I'll say hi again. What's up? What's up, Sir Scrunkle? Alright. I actually have to start recording, because I have to edit this into a video, so can't forget that. Alright, I just want to try and start. I just want to establish some things first. One, I'm not going to go in depth about every skin, otherwise we will be here forever. Alright, so I'll only talk about a skin in depth if I really feel like I have something important to say about it. But otherwise, I'll just say it, put it in its tier, and move on. Because I don't feel like being here in, I don't know. Because I don't want to be here for 12 hours. I got stuff to do, okay? And second off, this video will probably take a little while to edit, so it's not going to happen in this stream, but when I edit the video, if there's any skins that come out that are not on this list after I'm done editing the video, I'll just put a little segment at the end of that video saying where I put all the skins. Alright, so 2,000, yep, 2,000 subs. Hit it like a while ago, and I'm already almost at 3K. It's just taking me forever to get to this video. Yeah, no, I'm not doing top 10. I'm ranking everything. Are there not more? Oh, you're talking about this, how many skins there are? Yeah, there's like 2,000. I have no idea, but I'm not going to check because that would probably make me feel not very good. So we're just going to start. All right, this guy. I have no idea what this guy's called, but I think he came out the other day. And, just not even 2,225 skins. That is kind of crazy. What's your favorite skin? I don't really know. I haven't really thought about it that much, but we might get onto it. What are some of your favorite lawless weapon ideas you did? I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Those kind of all are like a blur to me now, to be honest. What's up, Melon? Hello. All right, we got one skin down. All right, Darth Jar Jar. I'll put him in B, and normal Jar Jar, I'll put in C. I don't know why I keep doing that. Darth Jar Jar is a little bit better, just not too big of a fan of how they handled him in the shop. It's kind of weird. What's up, Num? What's your favorite pickaxe? I don't know. I haven't really picked out favorites, like, to be honest. Not gonna lie. This skin, again, have no idea what it's called. And I am not a fan of it. I'll put it in C. I don't know why I keep saying that. This skin, I believe it's called Perry. It's pretty new. I think it just came out. Perry, I'll put in B tier. I think it's a solid skin. Can you make lightsabers with different colors and different abilities like lawless weapons? Probably not, to be honest, because there isn't like I'm not really a big Star Wars guy, I'm not gonna lie. But, I just know we already have most of the colors, so trying to make like a full-length video about making new lightsaber colors, I don't think would really work too well, to be honest. When are you making the next exotic video? I have no idea if I'm making another exotic video, to be honest. What's up, Cyclozar 1885? Welcome to the stream. This skin, again, I have no idea what the skin is called. You're going to notice that I have no idea what a lot of these skins are called, because, yeah, I just can't be bothered to remember them. Logan, no, I do not have to remember that. But this skin, I'll throw in C. It's just kind of mid. The customizable Mandalorian skin. This is not out yet, but it's coming out, I believe, next week or something like that. This skin probably will be the first S tier. Just any good customizable skin, top tier. What's up, Stormtrooper? Cabby introduced in Chapter 1, Season 7. That skin, we'll see. We'll get to it. It's gonna be a while since it's pretty far down the list, but we'll get to it. We'll see. Grievous is S. We'll see. Well, he's right here, so I'll just say, General Grievous right here. You know, I think skin pretty good, but honestly, the second style kind of holds it down a little bit for me, and I feel like it's kind of weird to use without the back bling, which is like, whatever. So I'll put him in A tier. He's not bad, but he's also not like top tier in my personal opinion. Every cosmetic is not happening. I'm sorry. Skins is my limit. On June 23rd, I'm making an exotic video, and it's inspired by you. It's exotics for next season, so thanks for the inspiration. Also, W for 2. Thank you, Rec Plays. Thank you. Did you use my exotic canon idea? No, and I probably won't get around to it because I'm kind of done with the lawless exotic concepts. And I honestly don't know if I'm going to do more exotic concepts. I do have 2 concepts planned for before the end of the season, but they're going to take a while, so they're probably going to come out towards the end of it. But I have more concepts. All right. Oops. Did not mean to do that. This skin, I have no idea what it's called. I don't even remember if this is even out, but C tier, kind of mid. This pineapple guy, you know, he's kind of funny. Put him in B tier. This burnout, this like biker skin reskin. It's fine. Throw it in C tier. I genuinely have no idea what this skin is trying to be. C tier. You're gonna notice a lot of these recent skins are gonna be in C tier. Better rate the Stormtrooper good. You know, maybe I will. Just try and make a map concept. I've made some reload map concepts, and you know, they're fine. I do have another reload map concept coming out later this month. It's one of the 2 concepts I've come up with that we'll see. This skin, again, same kind of thing, just kind of C tier. A lot of these I'm not seeing a lot of interest in. C tier for this guy too. I don't even know if a lot of these like recent skins are even out yet. This skin, this kind of looks familiar. I think it's like a reskin of like those party skins. I think the originals are better, but I'll still throw it in B tier because I like those kind of skins. And I think this is like the same thing, but with like a black outfit instead, so I'll throw it there too. This Agent Spider knockoff kind of skin. You know, I feel like, you know, with how I've been ranking so far, you might expect me to put him in C tier, but I actually think he's alright, so I'll put him in B tier. This guy. No idea what he's called, but, you know, he looks interesting, so I'll throw him in B tier. Her, yeah, I'm not really loving it, C tier. Mace Windu, alright. So Mace Windu, pretty cool character, but the outfit's kind of similar to a lot of other Jedi skins we've already had in the game, so I'll throw him in B tier. Her, I have no idea, C tier. Alright, so we have the first of the FNCS icon skins, which are not icon series rarity for some reason, but whatever. Ooze Fruit, I think, is the best one, but I don't think it's better than the original, so I'll throw it in B. It's kind of same thing with Lachlan. Her, she's this season's starter pack. I don't remember what she's called, but starter pack, gotta have it. But the skin itself is just kind of fine. Throw it in C tier. Sarah, the ninja from Save the World. It's fine. I'll throw it in C tier. A lot of C tiers already. Video idea, you should do a Mythic Weapon concept series. The reason I'm not going to do a Mythic concept series is because Mythics tend to just be better versions of the original weapons, so I'm not going to do that because they just be like, well, yeah, here's this Mythic version of, like, the red ISR rifle, and it's just a red ISR rifle, but it does 2 more damage, and it's just not that interesting. You know? Champion Booga, pretty solid. I kind of wish they used his other style, the one with the hat, on this one, but what can you do? This skin, this might be the first D tier skin. I'm not a fan of that one, to be honest. This is a Tauren remake, and I actually think it's pretty solid. I'll throw it in B. And then Champion Clicks. I think the skin's actually pretty good. I think it's. I don't know. I think I put this in B tier still, but it's probably one of the better out of these skins. I still think Loose Fruit might be the best one, but Clicks is pretty good too. Just complete the weapon concept series. It's good as it is. Probably will, unless I have something like really interesting I want to do. Like I had an idea for a Star Wars Exotics series, but I was like, I can't really figure out any ideas for weapons that I think would be interesting. You know, this frog skin, B tier. You know, it's fun, but nothing crazy. Resistance Eevee. Why is my mouse bugging out so much? Resistance Eevee, B tier, nothing crazy. Poe Dameron. Why is my mouse doing this? Poe Dameron, cool character, but B tier. Wookiee Team Leader, D tier. Don't need to explain that. Emperor Palpatine. I throw him in C tier, honestly. I just think the skin's kind of ugly, you know? Should rank, like, pickaxes, backbling kicks. After the skin ranking, I am not ranking other, like, every cosmetic, because there's just way too many. Kicks, maybe, because there's not that many, because they just came out, like, a few months ago, but I don't really care about any of the kicks, to be honest. Captain Phasma. I actually really like Captain Phasma as a skin. I think it's pretty good. This guy, he's the current crew skin. Why? Hello? Can my mouse stop bugging? Hello? This guy. I'll put him in C tier. Winter Soldier. L mouse, honestly. I don't know why it's doing that. Like, it's kind of bugging me. But whatever. Winter Soldier. I think the skin is really good. My only problem with it is that we don't have like a non-cell shaded style, and that really bothers me. You know? Read it, play it. The Lawless Nitro Thermite. This would give you and your squad the Nitro effect, but deal 20 HP to enemies, and it can also act like a 1 HP heal bar. Alright, that sounds like an interesting exotic. This guy, C tier. He's just, Amber Moxie, I think that's what the skin is called. I'm gonna throw this one in C tier. You know? I don't know why Fortnite all of a sudden, like recently, like you'll see as we get more into these skins, they just have like weird reskins of like really old skins. It's like there's no reason for it. Like there's really just weird color schemes. Like why do we have an orange and black Moxie reskin? Like I don't think it makes sense, you know? Alright, I believe this is the First Order Stormtrooper. I believe that's what this one is. And I'm gonna put this one, honestly, I think it's better than the original Stormtrooper skin, so I'll put it in B. This skin, I have no idea what it's called, but he looks cool, so I'll put him in B. Wish they made more simple skins with less collabs. There are plenty of simple skins, my guy. I'm gonna be honest. Like a lot of the original skins that come out nowadays are pretty simple, I'd say, in my personal opinion. You know? Because they're basically just normal people in outfits. I think Wookiee Team Leader is mid, but I like the effort one. Well, that's your opinion, but in my opinion, horrible. I hate it so bad. My personal opinion. And this is like the female counterpart to this guy, so I'll just put her with him. You know, they're kind of same quality. Alright, so now we have this. There's 2 of these skins, and they're like nearly identical. One just has like a cloak on. But I think this is the one that they gave away for like a tournament, and I believe this one's actually pretty rare because of it, so that doesn't save it from being a mid skin, but it's a pretty rare skin, I guess. The Widow, I believe this one is called. I'm not really a fan of it, so I'll put it in C tier. W. IMX1 Fortnite was supposed to be a cartoony game. Kind of still is. If you want more like a cartoony aesthetic, there's Reload and OG. So, not putting in F. The website I'm using for this does not have an F, so I can't. Unless there is an F tier and I just can't figure out how to put it on here, but I'm not bothering, you know? White Widow, again, same thing with Bucky, just I wish they had like a non-cell shaded version, you know? Alright, this is the NBA Axo skin. I think the skin's actually pretty solid. I really like it. I did not mean to put him there. There's where I wanted to put him. Pretty solid. And the fish stick skin, if I could get my mouse to work, I don't know why it's doing that. Like, I don't know. This skin, I had no idea the skin even existed, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really that big of a fan of it. So I'll put it in D. This is really starting to tick me off, the damn mouse. Oops. This guy, just kind of another mid skin. Put in there. Alright, so this is our new TMNT skins. Yo, Watts, can you put all the Adventure Time skins in S when you get to it? It's a fire collaboration. We'll see. We'll see. Again, this is my opinion, so if something's not an S tier, don't crucify me, alright? L Mouse, really, I have no idea what the hell is going on with this. I don't know. But Casey Jones is pretty solid. I'll put him in B tier. I forget the names of the villains, I'm gonna be honest. I think this guy's like Krang or something. These guys, I think he's Rocksteady and he's Bebop. I can't tell you. But I don't really like any. This guy's actually in D tier. The skin sucks. These guys are in C tier. But yeah, overall, the new TMNT stuff isn't too crazy, in my opinion. Monk's reskin, C tier. Battlehound reskin, weird color choice, in my opinion. I have no idea who this is even supposed to be. I genuinely don't know. But I'll put in C tier. Whatever. This guy kind of looks interesting, but I don't really know what he is, so I'll put him in C tier. Undertaker, I don't really like him. I think the skin's kind of ugly. Cody Rhodes, I think this is. Put this one in B tier, it's fine. It's a fine skin. This bunny skin. This just came out for Easter, I think. And I'll put him in C tier. I'm not really a big a fan of him. And then this new Meowscles skin. Another C tier in my opinion. Then we have a reskin of the cat skin. It's just a bad version. Evil version. C tier. I'm filling this up a lot with C tier. This cactus skin. Another C tier. Spam L Mouse in chat. Yup. Spam L Mouse in chat. Then we have this skin. This, I think, is like the current ranked skin you get. I think you can still get this. I don't know if it's still available, but I think this is the ranked skin you get right now. And it's similar to the other version. Yeah, I'm just putting in C tier. We have a lot of C tiers. Trust me, a lot of like these more recent like OG skin or like original skins are gonna be in C tier or B tier. Probably more C tier if I'm gonna be honest. Oh, we got L Mouse spam. Is this your first live stream? No, but this is my first live stream in a few months, so there's that. L Mouse spam in the chat. This guy, he looks interesting enough, I guess. B tier. This guy looks so boring, I'm not gonna lie. Same thing with her. Oops. Oopsie. Alright, now we got the Adventure Time skins. Jake, I'll put him in B. Finn, I'll put in B as well. I think Princess Bubblegum actually looks pretty nice. I'll put her in A. And then Marceline, B, I guess. I don't really know. Zadie is at least a B tier. I don't think so. I think the skin's boring and basic. And also her ranked styles are like so much worse than all the other ranked skins. Like it's literally just like the logo on her shoulder pad or whatever. It's just really boring, in my opinion. My personal opinion. Champion PJ. You know, I actually kind of like the skin. I think it's pretty good. I'll put it in B tier. Beatman, I think this one's called. And I actually bought this one. And, you know, I think it's pretty good. Not my favorite skin, but, you know, 800 V-Bucks. I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Now we got these mecha skins, the mecha fish stick and mecha tomato head. I remember when these were, like, first leaked in the surveys, like, years ago. Bubblegum is the best Adventure Time skin. I don't care. You know? What's up, RS6? Her ring styles are lame. The Zadie skin ring styles are so lame. But Mecha Fish Stick, I'll throw in B. But Mecha Tomato Head, I might actually throw in A because I like the see-through head. I think it's interesting. I don't... Can you make me a mod? I'm probably not going to make anyone a mod because I don't really plan on streaming that much, you know? How's your day going? Pretty good. Pretty good. Her, C tier. Just another mid skin. Same thing with this one. Another C tier. A lot of these are C tier. Oh my. Alright, so now we have the Sabrina Carpenter skins. The item shop version, I'd actually probably put in A tier. But the Festival Pass version is probably a C tier. I'm not gonna lie. Her, C tier. We have a lot of C tier. Same thing with her. Negan. I don't really like him that much. I'll put him in C tier. This guy, I have no idea what he is. This character looks like she's from Valorant, but kind of mid. Ninja, I think the skin is called. And honestly, this skin's like a pretty good skin. Honestly, probably one of the better crew pack skins we've gotten in a while, so I'll put her in A tier. This guy, I have no idea what he's trying to be. Toxic Fusion, put him in B tier. I don't think he's better than the original. Alright, now we have the Mortal Kombat skins, or like the first 3 Mortal Kombat skins. We got, I think this one's Raiden, I think. And honestly, I'll throw him in C tier. I'm not really a big fan. Same thing with Scorpion. I don't really like him. And honestly, same thing with Katana. I don't really like any of these skins, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, I wish they had like the Mortal, I think it's Mortal Kombat 3 edit styles. The ones that Sub-Zero has. But, you know, whatever. This is an Adidas skin. I believe this is like a customizable Adidas skin. I'm not really crazy on the design, but I like the fact that it's customizable, so I'll put it in B tier. This guy is a reskin of an already bad skin, and the color scheme does not do him justice. So, yeah. Silent. You almost have 3K, I know. It took me a while to get to this video. Juliet. I'll put her in B tier. She's fine. Venus Heart, I think the skin is called. I'll put her in B tier too. She's fine. W Streamer. Thank you. Sir Raven. I think that's what the skin is called. Probably B tier too, honestly. Mecharex, C tier. And then Powerpunk, B tier. Sparks, I think this one is called. Oops. Honestly, I'd probably put this one in A tier. And Clix's icon skin. Probably B tier, honestly. This skin, I have no idea. Duplicate, C tier, fully mid. But it was free, so I guess that's cool. Another just basic skin. I have no idea what this is, but I don't really like it, so I'll put in C. Alright, so now we have this gilded pack, not including this guy, which I'm not really a big fan of this guy, so I'm just gonna put him in D tier because I don't really like him. This gilded pack. What, are you gonna do a stream at 3K subs? Probably not. Gonna be honest. Because by the time I hit 3K subs, I'll probably be busy, to be honest. And it's be like, who cares at that point? What's your favorite exotic concept? I don't know. I probably couldn't even name most of them off the top of my head that I made, to be honest. I know it's kind of crazy. Makes sense instead of continuing the Lost series. Yeah, I did make a compilation of all of them. But anyways, onto this gilded pack. I think this gilded pack looks pretty nice, actually. It's nothing crazy, so I'm not going to put it too high, but Aura, Verge, and Fusion, I think that's what this skin is called. You know, I think they're pretty solid. Shohei Ohtani, those skins. We got the Samurai version and then the Dodgers outfit version. Samurai version, I'd probably put in B tier. I think it's a little bit clunky, so whatever. but I think like the Dodgers outfit version is pretty cool. I don't believe you can turn off the cell shading on this one, which kind of is a turn off, but it's still pretty good. Ugh. All right, now we have the first of the henchman skins. Congrats on nearly 3K subs. Thank you, thank you. We have the Shadow and Ghost guy. I don't know which exactly these ones are called, but they're the new ones. They're like the Chapter 2 remix versions of them. And honestly, I think these ones are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think they're anything crazy, so I'll put them in just B tier. But I like them. They're pretty cool. Lucky Swift, I believe the skin is called. It's supposed to be a reskin of the Swift skin, but you probably could not tell. Have to go, but W Shimmer. Thank you. I'll see you later, Logan. You probably could not tell that this is a Swift reskin just by looking at this image, because the mask is like really different and there's like no discernible features, but it's a Swift reskin. And honestly, I'm not a fan of it. And then Lucky Envoy, it's a little bit better, but still not too crazy on it. This guy, I have no idea what he's called, but he's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually gonna throw him in A tier. Which I think he might be our first like non-collab skin in A tier. Well, no, there's these two. Those two are pretty good. But this guy's pretty cool. This guy looks really out of place in this game. I'm not gonna lie. And for that, C tier. We got Lara Croft 2000. Bleh, can't speak. But really put in B tier. It's kind of like the OG Lara Croft skin with that one edit style, but it's just that one edit style. Like, I believe there are some options like change like the clothing up a little bit, but nothing too crazy. It still kind of looks like the same kind of skin. Alright, now we have the other Chapter 5 henchman skins, and honestly, I think most of these are pretty good. I'm not too crazy on the Chapter 5 Season 3, Season 2 ones, but Chapter 5 Season 2 ones are pretty cool. We have this guy, I forgot what this one's called, but honestly, I'll put him in B tier. Not too crazy on him. But the Olympian, A tier. I like this one a lot. Watts is cool. Hashtag Watts is cool. Spam with hashtag Watts is cool in the chat. That'd be fire. The Chapter 5 ones, the big guy can go in C tier, but the smaller guy, the skinny guy, can go in B. And then Season 1 guys, C tier, and I'll throw this guy in B too. Alan the Alien. Honestly, not a big fan. Personally. That's just me. Personally, not a big fan, but, probably gonna get crucified with that one, but who cares. Carmine Rosso. The skin is so boring. Not gonna lie. This skin, I have no idea what it's called, and I'm not a fan. I'm gonna put it in D tier, honestly. Rebel Aura, I believe the skin is called. I think this is another A tier skin. Part of the, not the current LEGO Pass, the one that just passed. The last LEGO Pass. Captain Phasma was the current pass. This one's pretty good, in my opinion. What's your favorite weapon? Probably the Flint-Knock pistol, honestly. Probably gotta go with that. Alright, now we have Outlaw Midas, and honestly, throw bro in A tier. I think he's pretty solid, in my personal opinion. Alright, I'm gonna not rank the defaults for now, because I don't know how they have those set up on here. Actually, just gonna look really quick. We have the Chapter 2 defaults right here. I don't think they have, like, the female chapter. Do they have the female Chapter 3 defaults on here? Because if they don't, that's kind of weird. I don't think they don't have the Chapter 3 female defaults. When we face reveal, I have, like, years ago, but I don't really use it in my video anymore, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just rank these guys in C tier because they're easily the worst defaults, but they're not horrible. I'll rank them all in C tier. Are you gonna play Fortnite in a video? I do play Fortnite in like all my videos. It's the background video in like all my videos. But if you're talking about like specifically a gameplay video, probably not. because every time I make a gameplay video, it always seems to flop. So just not gonna bother. And also, they take way more effort to make than like the commentary and the concept videos. So probably not gonna bother making gameplay videos for this channel. All right, the diamond. This skin, I want to put it in C tier, but something just tells me to put it in B tier. So I'm gonna put it in B tier for now. Might change that. 8 years ago. It was not 8 years ago. That's like 8 years ago is like my entire channel. Do you have a duo? What do you mean by that? This Axel skin, C tier. The color scheme's just kind of weird. Like these weird reskins, man. I don't know what's up with them with these. I believe this is called Gilded Arc, and honestly, this skin pretty good. I don't think it came with a backbling though, which is kind of weird. But I'll put it in B tier. Bones. This was one of the crew pack skins a few months ago. And honestly, C tier. So mid. Alright, now we got the Cowboy Bebop skins. Do it for a tournament? I don't really do tournaments. I don't play tournaments. I'm not a competitive player. Cowboy Bebop skins. This guy, I'm not really a fan of these skins, I'm gonna be honest. They just don't appeal to me at all. Probably gonna trigger some like major, huge Cowboy Bebop fan, but I am not a fan. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to tell you. Her, I have no idea what she's supposed to be, but I'll throw her in B tier because she looks interesting. Recon Raptor, I'll throw him in B tier. Finally, glad he came out. So I believe this is the skin that has like the really weird like lion looking pants, and it just ruins the whole skin, I'm not gonna lie. Like from the top view, it looks like, oh, this would be like a really cool, fun little skin. And the pants just ruin it. Just ruins it. This guy, C tier. This rat guy, Skillet, I think he is, B tier, I'll put him in. These dog skins, alright. These dog skins kind of annoy me. Because the way they were sold just, ticked me off so bad. They sold all 4 of these as separate skins. They sold their backblings separately from them as 4 separate backblings, even though they were all just reskins of each other. And they did the same thing with the pickaxes. I believe they had a wrap or 2 or something like that. It's just like so inflated, I tell you. Actually insane. And for that, they are getting an immediate C tier. And I'm going to put this guy lower because he's easily the worst one and he looks terrifying. Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero I'll put higher than the other ones because I just like his like Mortal Kombat 3 edit style, I think. Or the whatever it was, whatever's like the more realist, not the one shown in the picture. You know what I'm talking about. I think that is the Mortal Kombat 3 edit style. It might be the MK1 edit. I have no idea. Big Dill, C tier. I don't really like him. Joss, I'll put her in B tier. Keisha Cross, C tier. Fletcher Kane, put him in B tier. He's fine. Valentina, another B tier skin in my opinion. Cassidy Quinn, C tier. Whatever this skin is, I don't know. C tier. This guy, Simon Claw looking. I just made a really horrible reference to brain rot, but whatever. Whatever. If you understood that reference, then you need to get off the internet. And I'll put him in B tier. He's fine. At all, the one in the pink is just pink dog. Horrible. Avatar skins, I'm throwing them all in C tier. I'm not a fan. Iron Man, the customizable Iron Man skin. I think you already know. S tier. S tier skin. Iron Man, but you gotta basically make your own armor. It's like so heat, so fire, bro. It is actually such a good skin. Alright, the Cuddle Team Leader Perfect Shadow or Cloak Shadow skin. Honestly, kind of a weird reskin choice, but out of like these reskin skins, I think this one's actually pretty solid, in my opinion. C tier, another basic skin. The Kyber Remix. I put in C tier. I think the other skins from like this kind of set are way better, in my opinion. This Crow Feather Girl, C tier. The Crow himself can go in B tier though. He's better. This tier list is already getting so big. Imagine how big this tier list is gonna be by the end of the video. Ugh. Still got like so many skins to go. The Jujutsu Kaisen, I believe this is. Honestly, not a fan of like any of the skins, but I guess I'll put him a little bit higher. This baboon skin, whatever. Champion wild card. Honestly, I kind of like the skin a lot. I think the mask is really cool. You know, the oops, did not mean to do that. This is, I believe, a Nike skin. I believe that's what this is. Put this guy in B tier because he's fine enough. Her, she's interesting, I guess. B tier. Koi fish. You know, this skin's actually kind of fun. I like it. Say tier. Her, I do not like her. I think the skirt or the dress or whatever kind of ruins it. I feel like if she'd had like cool looking like pants, I feel like it would be way better. I just scrolled down your videos and I just realized you did you just to put a animated avatar of your profile picture? Why don't you do that anymore? Like it would be so cool. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. Animated avatar. I no idea. Her just fine. C tier. Sparkle Diva. I like the skin. I think I'll put this one in A. Pretty good in my opinion. Cuddle Team Leader, Specialist, whatever I think this one's called. B tier. I like this skin a lot more than most people do. Night Conqueror. I actually like. I think this skin's really cool. I'm gonna throw this one in S tier. I think it's pretty solid. This is just. Oh, did not mean to do that one. This is just a Charlotte remake, but kind of boring. And then Green Jade, just Red Jade with a weird hat and weird color. Also, I think this one's more expensive than the original. It's so weird. Earbed? I have no idea what you're talking about, Logan. No clue. Something I have no idea. Something Glimmer. This is a Glimmer reskin. And honestly, C tier, I'm not too big of a fan. This guy, I remember this guy. I feel like this skin's like so much older. It doesn't really matter because I'm probably gonna put him in C tier. You know. This I have forgot what this is from. Kaiju number 8. I think it's called. But honestly, these skins are so mid. I don't really like any of them. Froststorm Bomber. Honestly, I could honestly just stay here and put like half of the skins in this C tier. I'm gonna be honest. Her, you know, she's a little bit more interesting. I'll put her in B tier. Put her up there. This guy, not really a fan. Her, same thing. Not really a fan. Godzilla, I don't really like him. Mechagods, I think Mechagodzilla's a little better, in my personal opinion. What date did you start playing Fortnite? 2018, season 7, first time playing Fortnite. King Kong D. I don't like any like the gorilla skins in this game. I don't really find them that fun. You know. This guy C tier, don't like him. All right, the Festival Pass Miku skin. I'll put this one in B tier. It's fine, but I'll put the shop version in A tier. I think this one's a lot better, in my personal opinion. This guy, C tier, is really boring. Color Splash Jelly, C tier. You got this from V-Bucks cards, and I kind of wish I was able to get him, but I'm not crying or losing sleep over it, so skin's fine, I guess, but nothing crazy. This guy, no idea. This is a reskin of an old Christmas skin, and it's kind of mid. This one, I'll put in B tier because I like the Halo skin a bit more. This guy, C tier. Golden Archetype, C tier. We just got a lot of C tiers right here. Alexander Sharp, I believe this one. Alexander Sharp or something like that. Der Taisho, I think that's what this guy's called. And I actually kind of like this guy. I'll put him in A tier. Pretty cool, in my personal opinion. Your OG, I started in Chapter 5, Season 4. I wouldn't really say Chapter 1, Season 7 is OG. I don't really think anything's OG outside of Season 1, in my personal opinion. Chapter 4, Season OG. That was a good season. That's kind of an interesting season to start on, actually. Now that I think about it. Like, you started on the OG Fortnite season. Like, that's kind of interesting. Gilded Scully. I feel like the skin would look so much better if it was like more like the other Gilded skins, like the newer ones. So, I'm going to put this one in C tier. Not a fan too much. This guy, I think this guy's supposed to be like a male version of like the Ninja Hope skin, and I don't know why, to be honest. Doberman, B tier, he's fun, but not really that big of a fan. Yule Trooper, Yule Jacket, something like that. I think it's Yule Jacket. I kind of like the skin. It's nice for Christmas. Samurai Stormtrooper, I believe is what this one is. You know, he's cool, but he is not that crazy. Samurai Darth Vader is very cool. Very, very cool, in my personal opinion. Santa Snoop Dogg. So another free skin. And I'll put him in B tier. You know, I think the other ones are better, though. The other Snoop Dogg skins are better. Johnny Silverhand. I honestly don't really like this skin. I feel like we have better Keanu Reeves skins. AKA John Wick. And then the female version. I don't know what that character is called. Santa Shack. Santa Shack. The Santa celebrities icon skins during Winterfest last year were kind of weird. Not gonna lie. But whatever. Honestly, I'll put him in B tier. Right there. Santa Snoop Dogg. Harley Quinn, samurai, Japanese, anime, manga version. Not a big fan of it. Same with the Batman skin. I don't really like these skins all too much. I say bye because it's very late, so bye. Alright. See you, Logan. Alright. Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey skins. I actually don't know how I want to rank these. The normal Mariah Carey skin I'll probably put in B tier. And honestly, I might put the Santa version too in B tier. You know. I think that's how I want to do that. Yeah. Guff Mystery, I believe the skin is called. Fun idea, but I'm not too crazy about it. This guy, C tier. I believe I got the quest pack for this guy, but I did not get it for the skin. What is your Favio? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Flaky, Snowbird, another B tier. Got a lot of B tiers. Want to get some more A tiers, bro. Skibidi Toilet Skin, C tier. This guy, C tier. Messy. This Messy skin can honestly go in A tier, and then this one can go in B tier. This one just feels a little bit more clunky, in my opinion. I started in Chapter 1, Season 2, but I stopped playing after a while because I wasn't good, and then I started Chapter Season 1, and I played Fortnite every day since. It's cool. It's cool. Favorite icon skin? I don't know. We'll probably have to go through like the rest of the list, but right now, I think there's 4 in A tier, which are the highest rank. So you got Hatsune Miku, the normal Messy skin. Oh, we have 5. We have the Item Shop Sabrina Carpenter, Sparks, and the anime Shohei Ohtani skin. Those are the highest ranking so far. So, alright, we got some more icon skins, as we're talking about icon skins. We have the Platinum skins, the Platinum Festival skins, and I don't really know, man. These skins are just kind of disappointing. The whole, like, 1 year anniversary for Festival is so disappointing, just in general. Put these guys and see. I might put the Weeknd a little bit higher because I like the Weeknd more than the rest of those guys. But I don't know, man. It's just not a big fan. Here's those Clicks. Clicks' skin is alright. It's alright. Storm Raven. This was a Lego starter pack, I believe. And he's pretty cool, but he's just a Raven recolor. This guy, Throne C, not really a big fan. C tier again for this guy, free mobile skin. These guys are so ugly. I actually don't like those. This guy, C tier. I don't really think any of the dog skins really work, in my personal opinion. Which I've lost where the dog skins even are. Where even did they go? I thought I put them in C tier. Right here. I'm losing them. Jesus. Doom 2099. C tier. He's way too big. Her something Sid, I think. Raven Team Sid, I think. She'll go in B tier. Lego Pass skin, I believe. This, I think, is supposed to represent all the default skins, so I guess I'll just use this to rank all the female default skins to represent them, because we already done the male ones, because they're separate for some reason. But they're still going to be in C tier, so they're nothing crazy. Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk is actually a really nice skin. Probably put him in S tier, because he just looks cool, you know? Spider-Man Noir, gonna throw him in S tier as well, and then Peter B. Parker can go in B tier. Probably the worst one from that set. What's your favorite chapter? Mine's chapter 5. Chapter 2. Probably, yeah. Chapter 2, but I think chapter 6 is coming up pretty close for me. I really like chapter 6 so far. Aerial Assault Bomber, I think this guy's called. I was about to put him in C tier, but then I remember some of his edit styles. I was like, he's pretty cool, so I'll put him in B tier. Renegade Rebel, I think this one's C tier. I don't really like it that much. Skull Commander. I'll probably put him in A tier. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool remix. Shogun X, B tier. Lady of Cranes. Lady of Cranes. Probably another B tier. Honestly, it's just solid. Ninja, C tier. Not D tier, C tier. Night Rose, C tier. Whatever her name is, C tier. Chapter 6, Season 1 Battle Pass was kind of mid. Baymax, B tier. Daigo, C tier. Ninja Hope, B tier. Kaido, I don't even think that's his name. C tier. Alright. Juice World skins. Juice World skins. I'll put this one in B tier. But I'm gonna put the item shop version in A tier. I think this skin is just really solid. It's really cool. Already yawning, bro, and we're only 47 minutes in. And we're 47 minutes in and we're not even done with chapter 6, bro. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Alright, this guy, Champion Drake can go in B tier, I guess. He's fun enough. Ice Spice. This version, I'll put in B tier. But this version I'm not too big of a fan of, so I'll put it in C tier. Haze Remake, C tier. 10 Ball, C tier. Eminem Reloaded, B tier, I guess. Yeah, sounds about right. TNT Nerve. Oh, did not mean to take her. TNT Nerve Remix, not a big fan. Dark Ruby is just such a weird skin. I don't really like it. Festival Pass Snoop Dogg. I honestly think I'll put this guy in A. Pretty solid. Then Item Shop version, I'll put him in B. Right next to Eminem, look at that. 1 Ball, C. Chaos Director, B, honestly. Meowdis, I'll actually put him in A tier. I like that skin quite a bit. Undercover Sky, C. Her, C, another random reskin. Kirin Arc, I think this one's called. I think this one's pretty solid. I'll put him in B tier. In my personal opinion. I just realized we're finally at chapter 6. I kind of glazed right past that. But we're finally at chapter 6. We're in chapter 5 now. Rave Mellow. This guy's actually pretty cool. I'm actually going to put him in A tier. Fishpool, B tier. Leatherface is not good in this game. He does not look good. Agony, She-Venom. I don't like the realistic, like, live-action Venom skins. Not gonna lie. Spider-Woman, C tier. The skin just does not work for me. Phantom Guff. Yeah, another C tier. Maleficent, B tier. Cruella de Vil, C tier. Captain Hook, I think, is the best from that pack, but I don't think he's above a B tier. My opinion. Rotten Penny, another B tier, I'd say, in my personal opinion. Lexa Hexbringer. I know this skin's pretty popular, but I just think it's kind of mid. Edward Scissorhands, another B tier. We have an actual string of decent skins. Ultima Carver. I actually like this guy quite a lot. I think he's pretty cool. Mephisto. C tier, honestly. This guy looks so ugly. Pumpkin King. Pumpkin King's cool. Put him in B tier. Sally. That is not who I meant to grab. Sally. I think that's what the skin is called. Put in C tier. I'm not a big fan of it. Same with the puppet. Billy the Puppet. Another Monk's reskin. Just no. Alright, now we have the OG Shaq skins. This version of the Shaq skin I think is actually pretty good because it's customizable a bit. So I'll put that one in A tier. And I'll put this version in B tier because he's still cool, but he's not crazy. He looks a bit too similar in my opinion. Nightmare, A tier skin. The skin's really cool. I don't like this guy. He should have had like shoes on or something. I don't know. This guy's boring. Frozone, he's cool. I'll put him in B tier. And then I'll put Mr. Incredible in B tier, and I'll put Mr. Incredible in C tier because I just think he looks a bit wonky in this game. Ugh. Felina, C tier. Gummy Team Leader. Actually, I'll put her in B tier. She's a bit better. Weapon X, D tier. I don't like it. Rubius. I think this skin's pretty good, actually. I'm gonna put him in A tier. This bird, the macaw, he's fun. He's fun. I'll put him in B tier. The raven bird, another B tier. And then the eagle, free bird, right here. Ghost Rider, I like this guy. I'll put him in A tier. Iron Man Mark 45, B tier. Just, honestly, probably the worst Iron Man skin. If I had to just say it out loud, probably the worst one. Adventure Island Peely, the Lego Pass one. I like this one. I think this one's actually pretty good. I kind of regret not getting that one. But what can you do? What can you do? Galaxy Serana, something like that. I have no idea what that one's called. B tier. Black Cat. I'll throw B tier. It's fine. Her, I have no idea, and I don't really care. Her, kind of same thing. The Dealer, I actually really like this guy, but I have no idea why he's in with Chapter 5 when he came out in Season OG. So that's kind of weird. He should be with Season OG. I don't know why he's not. That's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know why he's not down here with them. Sabertooth Meowscles, don't really like him. Renzo champion guy. FNCS Renzo, pretty cool. And then Kuno too, she's pretty cool. Doom. Got the new Doom skin. B tier, honestly. In my personal opinion. I have no idea what she's called, but C tier. Iron Spider, B tier. This Carol G skin. This one B tier. It's not the worst one. There is a worse one. This guy, the Kyle skin, not that good. This Gecko guy, that one B tier. Heroic C tier. This skin's just so boring. Peelverine, B tier. Mysterio, B tier. Shuri, I'll throw an A tier actually. Emma Stone. Yo, what's up, Elite? You're watching till the end? You're gonna be sitting here for a while. Mr. Scrunkle. Emma Frost, she's just fine. She's in B. Gwenpool, oops, did not mean to take her. Gwenpool, another B. Marvel Battle Pass, the most recent one, probably in B, like most of it. Well, I say that, and then we get like the two best skins from the Battle Pass. War Machine, easily an A tier. And then Captain Jones is an A tier. I just like both these skins a lot. These skins are really cool. And we're starting to actually fill up A tier quite a bit. Leaving for now. Gotta sleep. Sleep just hit. Alright, see you later. Make sure to watch this video when it's fully edited and comes out in like 2 weeks or something like that. Try and make it less, but no promises. The Festival Pass Carol G, not that good. Catalina, I think, not that good. This guy, pretty unique. Pretty cool idea. Put him in B. IG-11. I'll put him in B. You know, Moff Gideon, Giancarlo Esposito in Fortnite. Kind of crazy. And the skin is pretty good too. So I'll put him in A tier. He looks pretty cool. Hello? Did my stream? There we go. I don't know. My stream was like buffering out for a second. Alright. Cyclops looks really good in this game. I'm not gonna lie. They did him good. I'm drawn way too far. Colossus, same thing with Colossus. Like, he looks really good. And then Jubilee, she looks really good too, but I'm just not that big of a fan. These Dragon Ball skins. You know what? Yeah, C tier. Not really a fan of any of these guys. It made you leave. I don't know what. Something is happening with my stream. But I think we should be fine now. The operator. The operator. We did not mean to take her. Tired, bro. C tier. Operator's fine. Boss Obsidian. B tier. Pretty cool for any WWE skin, but, you know. Deadpool and Wolverine skins are actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. They're both really solid in my opinion. Both in A tier in my opinion, honestly. Cinder. I regret not getting the skin. Because I think the skin's good. And I kind of wanted the card that came with her too. And it was only like $10, but I didn't have the money to get it at the time. And it's like one of my biggest regrets of not getting. And I kind of hope it comes back, but I highly doubt it because Rocket Racing is dead in the water. So they're probably just not going to bring it back. Which is a shame. But I'm going to put the skin in B tier. Hurts. So boring. Skin is so boring. Apocalypse Dummy. Level up pack. This is like one of the last level up packs we've had too. This might actually be the last. I don't remember what the level up pack for Chapter 5 Season 4 was. We even had one. I don't think we did. Unless I just skipped over it. But actually, I think no, this guy was the level up pack. Apocalypse Dummy, I'm getting ahead of myself. Apocalypse Dummy is B tier. Right, these Adidas skins. I'd probably actually put them all in B tier. They're all pretty customizable, but the outfits are nothing crazy. In my opinion. So they're all going in B tier. B tier, B tier, B tier, B tier. Alright. Champion Spark Plug. Another B tier skin. Alright. Pirates of the Caribbean stuff. I don't know why Jack Sparrow's all the way over here. But Skeleton Jack Sparrow. I'll put him in B tier. He's just a lot of the problems that they have, like a lot of these collab skins, is that a lot of them are like really dry in color. I just don't like that too much. You know? I think it really depends. Like, sure, it fits with these guys, but I don't know. It's just not a fan. I'd rather have like a colorful pirate skin. In my personal opinion. Harvard? Honestly, I'll put these guys in C tier. Davy Jones, he's a bit more unique, so I'll put him in B. Uh, Safety First, I believe this guy's called. He's fun. He's fun. Put him in B. So boring, gonna be honest. Magneto, B. Persephone, C. She's fine. Joey Caliente, I like this guy. I threw him in an A tier. He's pretty cool. Jack Sparrow, B tier. Nick A30. Nick A30's got a pretty cool skin. Paprika, what's up? I'll throw Nick A30 skin in B tier. Alright, now we got the Metallica skins. And I personally think these skins are all really cool. And I don't know why they're using this image for Robert, but whatever. We got the Festival Pass versions, and I'm going to put all the Festival Pass versions in B tier. They're nothing crazy, but, you know, they're good. They're good. They're good. So, just going to put them on B tier. And then I'm going to put the Puppet Master versions. Oops. Not me to do that. Puppet Master versions, I'm going to put... Actually, I think I'm going to put Kirk in S, because that's like the best. And I might just put all of them in S, I'm going to be honest. I think they just look really cool, man. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. And then Robert here is the last Metallica skin. I just like the Puppet Master skins. I think they're really cool. This guy, he's a crewback skin, and he's kind of just mid. Lethal Company skin. This skin's fun. Put him in B tier. Rosie Rift Ariana Grande. C, I guess. It's just fine. This Save the World pack, D. I bought this skin, and I don't even know why, to be honest. This guy was a starter pack, C. This guy, I like this guy, but I hate that they made him the rank skin, because I did not want to grind for all those styles, man. Gonna be honest, I'll throw him in B tier for that. Fallout, skin is just not it for me. Ringmaster Scar is so bad. Honestly, the Chapter 5 Season 3 Battle Pass is probably one of the worst Battle Passes we've had in recent time. Now that I'm looking at it. Yeah. Peabody can go in B tier. And Wastelander, Bright Bomber, I don't know. Bright Raider, something like that. B tier too. Rust can go in C tier. Sheenist can go in B tier, I guess. Megalodon, C tier. Alright, I think that's it with Chapter 5, Season 3. Alright. This guy, C tier. Sylvie can go in C tier. I don't like how they use this outfit for her. I wish they used, like, the Season 1 outfit, bro. That one is so much better. But they used the Season 2 one, so whatever. Then the new Loki skin, put him in B tier. You know, I feel like this is obvious what they would go for, but, I feel like there's just, like, something. Can you put Ronan A? He's my main slash favorite skin. Probably not, because this is supposed to be my ranking, so. I mean, you are welcome to make your own ranking, but it will take a long time. Trust me, because I'm like 50, I'm an hour into this, and I'm only now getting to Chapter 5 Season 2 skins. So, yeah. But Ronan probably won't put an A tier, unless I'm just forgetting what that skin is. I'm probably forgetting what that skin Ronan is. I'm not gonna lie. This guy, Titan, I believe he's called. He's pretty cool. Put him in A tier. Not B tier, A tier. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool skin. D tier. She looks like a doll, and I don't like it. My Hero skins, C tier. I don't really like any of these guys. They're all so boring. Red Roots, Billie Eilish, B tier. She's cool. She can go in C tier. She's boring. AWR Trooper, B tier. Lando, I just feel like is weird in this game. I wish we could take off his cape, man. Wish we could take off his cape. Sunny Dancer, this one's called. Chewbacca, Dagobah Luke, A lot of the Star Wars skins from last year, so mid. Spirit Hunter Psycho, C tier. Champion Siren, B tier. These guys, they're fine. They can go B tier. Just gonna take a bit. There's like 10 of them. I don't really like when Fortnite does, like, they split into 10 different skins, but what can you do? This is taking a bit just to put all these in B tier. Jesus Christ. Alright, last one. Alright, Hella, C tier. Just kind of ugly colors in my opinion. Same with the Hulk, the Sakarian Hulk or whatever. Ugly colors, and also it's just not a big fan of how he looks in game. Nike Goddess, I'll put her in B tier. Fun fact, this is like the first like actual skin to have like the common rarity. Like there was the default, so like she's like the first like actual skin to have the common rarity, which doesn't even matter because the rarity's removed and you can't see it anymore. But whatever, who cares at this point, Perseus, per something. I don't remember what this guy's called. I know he's like the son of Poseidon or something in like Greek mythology, but he's just fine. He can go in B tier. Bananocrates something. Banana Socrates. Healy Socrates. He can go in B tier. He's fun. Green Roots Billy. I think this is the better Billie Eilish skin, and I'm gonna put her in A tier. Especially with that like ultra, like that glow in the dark style. This glow in the dark style is cool. Her C tier. Inferno Skeleton Bolivan B tier. Looks cool, but I don't know why I had to make it a separate skin. This Haze skin C tier. Apollo, I think Apollo's pretty cool. I'll put him in B tier. Her, she's a PlayStation pack, and I'll put her in B tier. She's fine. These skins for Coachella last year, they can go in B tier. Remember when these skins came out and they actually made them Icon series, and it was like, that's kind of weird. But, you know, they're not Icon series anymore, so who cares? Aang. Avatar State Aang can go in C tier. Normal Aang can go in B tier. Tejas, this guy can go in D tier. He's so mid, so mid, so mid. And you gotta buy him. So, like, people thought he was gonna be a free skin, and honestly, I don't blame them, because he's basically the male counterpart to the Jackie skin, which was a free skin, somewhere down here, right here. Get to her in a little bit. So I don't blame them. This guy, C tier. The other Avatar skins I'm not too big on, honestly. So I'll put them all in C tier. This guy was like the cause of so much drama. It's actually kind of crazy. Put him in C tier. This guy, Charon, he's pretty cool. Put him in A tier. Korra is better than the other Avatar skins. I'll put her in B tier. Ares is like really freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. Might be the best crew skin we've got in like a while. S tier. I just put him in S tier like it's nothing. That's kind of crazy. C tier for this one. Fun fact: did you know that this skin right here and the Charon skin, this guy, are part of the same set for some reason? And I feel like it's a mistake, but they just have not fixed it. Fun fact there for you. My friend bought Aang, but he didn't realize like that no anime skins have a nose. Does he have a nose? He kind of has a nose. You kind of see a nose right there. He has a nose. Alright. Drax. Honestly, C tier. He's kind of boring in game. Same with Mantis. Young adult Groot is pretty cool though. I'll put him in B tier. Ascendant Midas is pretty cool. I'll put him in A tier. He's not the best Midas skin in my opinion though. I think Outlaw Midas is better. This Nike skin mid. This Nike skin weird. What the hell were they going with this one? I don't know. Dynamic Hush, C tier. Disco Manic, C tier. These skins, C tier. Dr. Vinderbot, pretty cool. Put him in B tier. C tier. We just have a long string of C tiers here. C tier. Odyssey, C tier. Honestly. Rufus, C tier. Poseidon, actually. I think the Chapter 5 Season 2 Battle Pass was actually pretty good. Poseidon, A tier. Zeus can go in C tier because he's kind of mid. Hades is pretty cool. He can go in A tier. Artemis might be another S tier skin. I'm not gonna lie. Artemis is pretty cool. Medusa can go in C tier. She's kind of mid. And then Aphrodite, C tier. Cerberus can go B tier though. Pretty solid battle pass from that season, honestly. It's just hard to see. I guess the noses on the anime skins are hard to see. Cat, not a fan. C tier. PJ, I believe I put the champion version in B tier, so I'll put her with the champion version. I believe that's where I put her. Yeah, champion version's in B tier. This skin, I don't think the skin ever came out, but it's just fine. This Lady Gaga skin, I'll put it in C tier. And I'll put this one in B tier, which is a bit of a hot take. I feel like people like the other one more, but I like this one more, in my personal opinion. That's not the right guy I'm looking for. This guy can go in C tier. This guy can go in B tier because he does have that one cool edit style on him. These guys, initially I would have said probably C tier, but they're pretty customizable, so I'll probably put them in B tier. I can grab the right skin. And now we're gonna sit here. Oh damn, bro! I thought you started at chapter 1. No, this list is organized in from newest to oldest. So I'm going from chapter 6, mini season 1. I guess is what the current season is, to chapter 1, season 1, or preseason, whatever I guess it's technically called. So we're currently in Chapter 5, Season 2. So we've made a dent, but we still got a while. Still got a long while. I'm basically trying to speedrun this as fast as I can. Because I'm not trying to stay here for all day, you know? Did not mean to grab this guy. I do grab a Jonesy. A Jonesy right for the skin. We got her, and honestly, she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. Champion stashed. He's fine. Put him in B tier. Her, not really a big fan. You are insane, bro. I respect you. Hey, man, I promise this. I promise this for some reason. So now I'm here doing it. Super Shredder. Probably going A tier. And hot take. I kind of like the original Shredder skin better. What is up, GDG Plays? What is up, my guy? Splinter, he can go in B tier. This Link skin can go in C tier. She's fine. Comet, I believe is what the skin is called. She can go in B tier. The original bird skins can all go in B tier. Yeah. B tier is good for these guys. Alright. Lana Lane, she can go in C tier. Same with these guys. C tier. Family Guy Chick can go in C tier too. She can go in D tier. She's really boring. Raiden C tier. Snake C tier. Summon Seeker Eevee B tier. The Ageless guy C tier. Sunspot I actually think is really cool. I'll put him in A tier. This Creepak skin, he's fine. I'll put him in B tier. Killian, he's cool, I guess. Put him in B tier. Can you add me? Or no? I don't. I'm not adding people. Sorry, man. I don't really add people. These Badger Dragon Ball skins, not a fan. Winter Bush Ranger. Jesus Christ. C tier. This is something absent. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this skin too much. I'll put him in C tier. Goldfish. Goldfish is pretty cool. Put him in B. This Lux skin. Debating between A or B. Put her in B, I think. I'll actually put the claim. Actually, I'm gonna put Lux in A tier because like the B tier is better for the original Lux skin, and I'm gonna put her in B tier when I get to her in like 2 hours. So, yeah. All right, we're closing in on chapter 5. We're almost done with chapter 5. Her, she can go in C tier. Reverie, I actually kind of like this skin. This skin's pretty cool. Nice colors. B tier. Holiday Box, you can go and see. The turtles, I think they did a really good job with the turtles. Like, they're pretty good. My personal opinion. There we go. I'll put Michelangelo before I put April on because I feel like they look better together. And then the April skin I think is actually pretty good too. So put her in a B tier, I believe. With the rest of them, yeah. This guy, I believe he was a PlayStation Plus pack. Put him in C tier. What's your number one favorite skin? I don't know yet. We'll figure that out. The Weeknd. I like The Weeknd. I like The Weeknd a lot. And I'll put his Festival Pass version in B. And I'll put his item shop version in A. I know it's a bit of a hot take. Jackie, D tier. Go with her counterpart. Explorer Emily is C tier. This guy is C tier. Adventure Peely is B tier. Peter Griffin is C tier. I don't really like this skin. Valeria, C tier. Hope is... Actually, I'm going to put her in A tier. Hope is an A tier skin, in my opinion. The original one, at least. Vengeance Jones, B tier. Montague, C tier, honestly. Nisha, C tier too. Oscar, C tier probably. Alright, now we are in OG season. We are officially entering chapter 4. Can you show your S tier? Yes, before I start chapter 4. This is the S tier so far. So far, I think the S tier is pretty stacked, in my opinion. I might be Travis, but I don't have, so I mean Joltara. I honestly have no idea what Joltara is. I'll probably remember it when I see it, but yeah. Um, this skull drift guy, he's gonna go in B tier. And then this weird looking buff drift guy, he can go in C tier. And fish drift just does not really work in my opinion, so I'll put him in C tier. Recon skull is actually really good in my opinion. Put her in A tier. Slim Shady, probably the best M&M skin, so I'll put him in A tier. Got Rat Boy. I don't really like Rat Boy. It's kind of weird. Marshall Nevermore. Marshall Nevermore. I'll put him in B tier. He's like the middleman for the M&M skins. Superior skin. All right. Great S tier. I know S tier can pretty stacked right now. Adam Eve. She can go in B tier. Omni-Man. Ooh, did not mean to grab you yet. Omni-Man can go in B tier as well. And Invincible, I'll throw a little bit higher because I think his skin is a bit better than those two. Throw him in A tier, especially the blue style. Launch Day Lewis Hamilton is another A tier skin. This skin looks really cool. And then normal Lewis Hamilton, I'll just throw in B tier because he's just kind of a chill guy. Skin was free, but it's just another random weird reskin. Sora is in B tier. And then I forget what this guy's called, but I bought him and I really like him. So I'm going to put him in A tier. 11, I believe is what she's called. I don't really like it that much. Heartbreak Ranger. Pretty cool skin. I'm actually going to put him in A tier. Last Molten Rarity skin. Crazy. Spectre Knight is our next S tier. Another S tier skin, another fire skin. Crazy how it's like a whole year in between these skins. What am I talking about? That is not a whole year. This is like 6 months. Ignore what I said. Thank you so much for taking so much time to do this for us. Like 1 hour is crazy. 1 hour is crazy, but we are just now getting into chapter 4. We still have chapter 3, chapter 2, chapter 1 to go through, bro. So yeah, look at all this stuff. So yeah, we have a long time to do this. And I'm basically speedrunning this. Omega Rock, he's pretty cool. He can go in A tier. Raven team leader. I don't really love it. I'll put it in B tier. She's fine. Renegade Lynx, C tier. This skin's so mid. Little... Can I grab the right skin at the right time? Little Split, B tier. This guy is pretty cool. This hybrid remix. I'll put him in A tier. Alan Wake, C tier. He's kind of boring. Crystal Phaedra, C tier, kind of boring. Michael Myers, C tier, kind of boring. Jack Skeleton is pretty cool. I'll put him in A tier. Battle Bus, pretty cool. Put him in B tier. Megatron, just not really cool. Bumblebee, same thing. Not really a fan. Phantom Meowscles, this guy. Bog Stick, gross. Cosmic Infinity is cool. Same thing with Champion Kyra. So they'll both go in B tier. This skin, not really a fan of it. I believe it's a wrap skin, but just not digging it. This skin just weirds me out. I don't know. Track Aurora. I actually like this skin quite a bit. I'm going to put this one in A tier. And this one was, I believe, the first Fortnite crew skin to have the legacy style, so that's interesting. She's just C tier. This skin is boring. Same thing with this skin. Ahsoka. Honestly, I'll put in C tier. Just looks fine. Red Cap. That is not Red Cap. Oops. Red Cap. B tier. This skin is C tier. Once again, these skins, I'll put her in B tier, and then I'll put the other two in C tier. Yeah. This guy, I have no idea what's going on here. J Balvin Redux. Not as cool as the original, but I'll put him in B. These MHA skins, yeah, just not doing it. This skin, not it. This skin, not it for me. This guy's so boring. This guy, Hacksaw, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Another crew skin right here, I believe, but she's pretty cool, so I'll put her in B. This skin, yeah, not doing it for me. This guy's pretty... The spray skins, I think the spray skins are really good. They're not S tier, I don't think, but I think they are B tier. They are not B tier, A tier. I think they are really cool because of their customizability. Agreed, yep. Gotta agree. These fire skins right here. Kabi Lame, I actually quite like this skin, so I'll put him in B tier. No hot take. People don't like it because what is Cobby Lame doing in Fortnite? But shut up, bro. Uh, like, I don't know what to tell you. Kato Thorn, overall C tier, just not a big fan. Hyper Pace, not a big fan. Nolan Chance, really bad. Worst Battle Pass skin in that chapter. May, C tier. Fish Thick, C tier. Antonia can go in B tier, though. So yeah, overall pretty mid Battle Pass. Becky Lynch, C tier. Bianca Belair, I'll put her a bit higher. Put her in B tier. More interesting outfit. Renegade, FNCS Renegade Runner, something like that. She can go in B tier. The skin, C tier. Galaxy Crossfade, B tier. These Jujutsu Kaisen skins are all really boring and they're all basically the same thing. Except for this one, but he's just not that interesting. So put them all in C tier. Harmony Lee. I'm going to put this one in D tier, and that's not a problem with the skin design. You can look it up if you want to, but I'm putting it in D tier. This guy, I forgot what this guy's called, but I really like him, and I wish I had him, but I never bought him because I didn't have the V-Bucks. So I'm going to put him in A tier. I think he's really cool. Galaxy Crossfade's an alright skin. Core something. Core Knight Talus, I think. I think that's what this guy's called. But he's pretty cool. I'll throw him in B tier. These skins, Prince and Warren, Princess Lexa, fine. Terminator is fine. This skin, I don't even know why they made this skin, I'm gonna be honest. This skin is actually pretty cool. I like this skin quite a bit. Was level up pack, I believe. Fry, Leela, I think. C tier. But Bender, I'll put in B. Bender's pretty cool. C tier, honestly. Chaos Diver, pretty cool. Put him in. Oh, I lost him for a second. Put him in B tier. Opal, C tier. Paradise Me, also C tier. Razor Ray, I actually like this skin a bit. Have you got another screen that says what skins are called, or or do you have them memorized? I'm just kind of memorizing them, which is why I have not remembered half the names of these skins. Like, most of these skins from Chapter 4, I could probably name. Because a lot of them are collab skins. But, like, a lot of these, like, more recent ones, like Chapter 6, I couldn't tell you half these. It's either me or the stream is lag, but the audio is laggy. I don't know what to do about that. No, I'm just going way too far. Breezabelle, fine, B tier. Court Queen Orisa, another B tier. Clip, C tier. This guy can go in D tier. Lopez, Siri can go in B tier. Yennefer, C tier. Air Max, this guy's pretty cool. Put him in B tier. I just listened to the audio a little bit. I'm not really hearing the lag, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe if I move this a little bit closer. This girl, C tier. I remember when she came out and people were just making some weird comments about it. Kind of weird. I'm not gonna get into that much, but yeah, just kind of weird. This skin, this jewel skin, B tier. Designer Suki, she can go in C tier. This skin, C tier. D tier. I remember someone was commenting earlier. Kimiko better be high, and I was like, don't get your hopes up. I do not like this skin whatsoever. It's just so ugly, man. I don't like it at all. Innovator Sloan. I generally forgot Dr. Sloan was a character in this game. Innovator Sloan, she has better skins. Era, B tier. She's fine. Optimus Prime. He's fine. Trace. He's fine. Chapter 4, Season 3 might have the most mid-battle pass of all time. Wild Guard Relic. I remember when the battle pass first came out, and I said, I think this is one of the better skins in battle pass. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, what was I on? He is not at all one of the better skins. Lorenzo is another B tier. I remember it was so weird, like Lorenzo and Renzo came out back-to-back seasons. People were like, we're not gonna get the super cool human design of Renzo because if they did, he would have came out with Renzo. And then Lorenzo came out and they just used that really cool Renzo design for Lorenzo. It's like, okay. That's kind of weird. I don't know why they did that. I have no idea what the skin is called, but C tier and C tier. Optimus Primal is C tier. These anime skins, I don't really like them that much, but because they're customizable, I'll throw them in B tier. So they got something going for them, you know? Just another bunch of skins. Just another bunch of skins that's going to take forever to get to the B tier because so many skins are on this list right now. Three more. Jesus Christ, this is taking forever. Imagine how bad this is gonna get when we get down to like chapter 1 and they start having like these kind of skins, like the NFL skins, like the OG ones. I would hate that. Chapter 5, chapter 4, season 3, one of your favorites? That's crazy, but I mean, you can. If it's one of your favorites, go off, I guess. I just hated that season so much. Styx, I believe what he's called. Actually, no, this is not Styx. That doesn't make any sense. I have no idea what this guy's called. Maybe it is Styx, I'm just going crazy, but Spider-Man 2099 is in B tier. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they should have given him a mask off style because his head looks really freaking skinny and is an A tier, in my opinion. Crossheart, I have no idea what that skin is supposed to be. I remember they released like a whole trailer for it, and I was like, okay, whatever. Frozen Desert with Mona was free, but hello, am I good? Hello, am I good? Am I good? Okay, I just need to make sure that I'm actually like still connected. I think we're good. I don't know what just happened. Something happened. But yeah, we are a while away from Midas or Travis Scott, or I don't know why I said Midas. Dylan said he means Midas, so I think that's why. We're back. Alright. Yeah, we have a while ago. Whatever this guy's called, C tier, he's just fine. These skins, these are the chapter 2, like, OG skins. Not OG skins, but they're like the chapter 2 versions of like these tracksuit skins. And I don't really love the character models they chose for them. I feel like they should have just used the OG character models. The skins themselves are fine, but I don't really feel like the character models make or break it. I'm like, the chapter 1 models are so much better, in my opinion. So I'll put these guys in C tier. And also the chapter 1 outfits are just way better, in my opinion, in general. Is that the Toonie one? Golden? I don't think there is a Toon Midas. Alright. B tier for this skin. Level up back up to chapter 4 season 2. Oh, the anime? Oh, the anime Midas? That one. That one's fine. That one's fine. I think we're actually coming up on that one soon. I thought that came out in chapter 4. I could be going crazy though. Maybe it came out in chapter 2 and I'm just like losing my damn mind. I'll find it eventually. We'll get to the anime Midas. The clone troopers, they're all fine. Throw them in C tier. Not crazy about them. We did get the first free Star Wars skin, the original clone trooper. So that's cool. Darth Maul, though, is pretty cool. I do like Darth Maul. He's pretty cool, so I'll throw him in A tier. Padme, she's fine. Kind of basic, though. Throw her in B tier. Same thing with Anakin. I'll throw him in B tier with Padme. Look at that, they're together. She is so ugly. Not gonna lie. She's fine. This pack is fine. Zero does not look good in this pack, though, so that's it. This skin, the colors in this one are so much uglier. The FNCS one is so much better. My Wi-Fi keeps cutting out. I'm using mole data now. Sorry to hear that. Alright. The Chapter 4 Coachella skins. These ones are so weird because they were just reskins like the last year ones. It was so weird. But, that being said, they are still pretty good, and I did still buy them. So I'll put them in B tier. The skin, throw in C tier, it's just fine. The Attack on Titan skins, so mid. They all look the same. Like, you get one, you don't need another one, and it was so dumb because they put one in the Battle Pass. So I don't know who was buying these, and I don't think these, like, ever really came back, like, at all, so maybe that was trying to say something. Who knows? Festival Lace, B tier. Drop D is B tier as well. Miss Bunny Penny, C tier. I'm not really a big fan of it. Triarch Nox. He's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna throw him in A tier. This skin, ugly. I hate it. They ruined the concept art. Like, the concept art of the skin looked pretty nice, but then they ruined it with, like, the hair. I don't know why they chose that kind of hair for it. Tegan, they kind of did the same thing to her, too. They had, like, a really good-looking face model, and then, like, they just, like, decided, I guess we're just gonna put a headhunter model on this now, and, like, the hair looks really, like, fake. It looks bad. And it just is not good. Not good whatsoever. Resident Evil, I believe this is. This is like the newer Resident Evil skins, and they are fine. I'll put them in B tier. There we go. There we go. Alright, the Rogue. I think these are the Rogue. The Rogue Gunner and Rogue Navigator, something like that. I actually like these skins quite a bit. I wish they came back because I wanted to buy them, and I want that bundle because that bundle is pretty good. But I guess we're not getting that, so too bad. Ned, iconic save the world character, but as a skin, he's just fine. Mizuki, not a big fan. Renzo is cool. Renzo might go in A tier. He's pretty cool. High Wire, C tier. Mystica, I'll throw her in B tier. She's fine. Yeah, sounds about right. Funda, C tier. Stray, he's going in B tier. Amani, she can go in B tier. I almost forgot her name for a second. Alright, this guy, Swamp Knight, I believe is like a Save the World character. I don't really remember. But he's fine. He can go in C tier. Creed, Apollo Creed, Apollo Creed, I think is his name. I have no idea. I don't watch the Creed movies. He can go in B tier. Same thing with Championship Jonesy. This guy, I don't like this guy. I feel like his female counterpart looks way better than him. Blake's power, his skin is fine. It's okay. It's cool, I guess. The negative, like, energy style is pretty cool, but overall it's just fine. Bright Star, fine. Captain America Sam Wilson, Falcon version of Captain America, I think it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm in an A tier. Suit especially looks really cool. Probably the best suit he's ever worn. Honestly. Probably best Captain America suit, honestly, too. Just kind of crazy to say, but that's what I believe. Best Captain America suit. Axiom Sentinel, another really cool skin. Throw him in A tier, too. Cold-Blooded Ace, C tier. This skin, C tier. Geralt of Rivia, C tier. This guy, he can go in B tier. Chase, I believe is his name. Chase. Something like that. It's going way too far. Do you own Mary Marauder? I think I do. Honestly, I'd have to check, but I'm like 99% sure I do. Sylvie, B tier. Sounds about right to me. Piccolo, C tier. Gohan, C tier. Not really a fan of any of the Dragon Ball skins, to be honest. Lucian West, C tier. Rogue Leroy, I actually like the skin a bit. I'll throw him in B tier. I can figure out where the end of it is. There we go. Then we get the Kid Leroy, which I'll throw him alongside the other one. Isaac Clarke is a pretty cool skin, I will say. Throw him in B tier. This guy confused me so much. This was a female skin when it first got like leaked, but then like I heard his voice. I was like, oh, I was not expecting that. So, but he's just fine. Will this stay public? Because I gotta go to sleep and I kind of want to watch it in the morning. The stream probably will stay public, but I'm also gonna edit it down into like an actual YouTube video. So the video probably won't be out for like another week or two, but the video will be out. So stream will probably stay public though. Hannah, pretty good skin. Put it in B tier. Caloritas is actually, I think, another really good skin. I think this might be our next S tier. Yeah. Throwing this one in S tier. What did you think of my Lawless Exotic idea that I suggested for your exotic concept videos? What is your honest opinion? I don't recall what they were. Gonna be honest. Florida Rex. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, Paprika. This skin, Crossheart, I believe is called. Kind of mid. Guildheart. Good night. Good night, good night. Guildheart, he's gonna go in B. Hoplite Giannis. This skin is pretty cool. I do like this skin a lot. I'll throw him in A tier. And I'll throw normal Giannis in B tier. Yep. Sounds about right. Snow Dancer, C tier. Not a fan of it, really. Gloomy Jelly, I believe is what this one's called. Honestly, pretty cool jelly remake. Not my favorite jelly, but it's pretty good. All Might, I do like the skin. I think the original My Hero Academia skins are really solid. So, I'm going to throw All Might in A. Do you remember at least one of them? Florida Rex, I probably couldn't even remember any of the like actual concepts that made it into my video, so trying to remember a comment of a concept, especially when I got so many comments on those videos, is gonna be a bit hard. Honestly. Bakugo, another really solid skin. He's probably like the sleeper hit of that release, in my opinion. No one really talks about him, but he's like really good. Then Ochaka, I don't remember her name, honestly, but she's pretty good too. And then Deku. Pretty good. I know this character kind of has like a bad reputation, but the skin is pretty cool. Alright. Mr. Beast. Been a bit controversial. Ever since the skin came out, there's obviously a lot of drama that happened. And I'm not going to get into that, but you guys probably know. Mr. Beast 6000 is B tier, I will say. But the original Mr. Beast skin, I think is pretty good. If we just ignore all the controversy, I'll put it in A tier. Probably. Actually, I'll put it in B tier. Actually, no, I'll put it in A tier. Arctic Adeline. So, C tier. And then Guffskins can go in C tier. And these guys can go in C tier. Winter Wonder Sky can actually go in B tier. Well, just wondering, will you do a video of fan concepts for Star Wars exotics? I thought about doing Star Wars exotics, but then I thought about it and I was like, I don't really know. Dylan, can you rank my main? Eventually I'll get to it. But I'm going in order of release, newest to oldest, so. I believe you said yours was the Anime Midas, which I believe came out in Chapter 2, Season 8, so. Or in sometime in Chapter 3, I honestly can't remember. But we still have a little bit to go towards till we get to that skin. And I will spend this time trying to find it, but I want to get done with this video. Been at it for like an hour and a half already, which is kind of crazy. Hulk C tier. I just don't think he's crazy in this game. Doom Guy C tier. The Ageless. It's really freaking good skin. I actually might put him in S tier. All his styles, especially like the super styles that look really good on him for this season. Those are some really good super styles. I praise. Chapter 3, Season 4. So We're in chapter 4, season 1, so we might actually be. Oh yeah, right here. I see him. We'll get to him in a second. Nizumi, I think the skin is called. Not a fan of it. Sai, not a fan. Serene, I think I don't really know. Helzy, she's fine. I'll throw her in B tier. She's better for that battle pass. Uh, don't really remember what she's called. This skin, bit of a hot take, but I feel like I like the skin a bit. So I'll put her in B. Love your videos, and what was your favorite YouTube video you have done so far? Um, I'd have to think about that one, honestly. Favorite YouTube video? Honestly, I probably couldn't tell you off the top of my head. Probably one of my concept videos. Probably one of my first ones. One of my first Vessel Pass concepts. Probably one of those. FFC. Got the FFC skins. And honestly, I feel like I have to rank them all together, but like then again, they they're all basically the same thing, but they also have the secondary styles, which are just the original skins with the FFC color schemes. So I'm kind of torn on how to rate these. LeBron James. Well, I think I'll kind of rate these as if they were the original skins more, just with color variants. FFC LeBron, I'll throw him in A. You know, I think if I had to choose a LeBron skin, I'd probably go with the original, but this one's still pretty good. You know, and it's the only one I have. I don't have the other two LeBron skins, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Neymar. His is like the only one I think that doesn't have like a alternate version that's just the original. I think his is like him in a suit, which is weird. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of it. So I'm gonna throw it in the here. To be honest. Graph G, I'll throw him in B tier. Chloe Kim, I'll throw her in B2. And then Sparkplug. FFC Sparkplug, which is really weird. I have done a face reveal a few years ago. But I don't really use my face in my video that much. So last time I used my face in the video wasn't even like on this channel, it was on a different one of my channels. Shadow Henchman, I ranked one of the Shadow Henchmen already. Yeah, this one right here. The Chapter 2 remix version. But if you're talking about the OG one, probably gonna be a while. Cause I think they came out like in Chapter 2. So yeah, that's gonna be a minute. We're just now entering Chapter 3. Joni the Red, this skin's pretty good. I'll put it in B tier. Huntmaster Saber. Kind of weird that they made this guy an Xbox exclusive, but he's cool, I guess. B tier. A goat. This skin's funny, but I'll put it in B tier. It's just fine. Okay, the Machinist wrap skins. These robot wrap skins. I feel like they should rank high because of the wraps, but I'm not too big of a fan of them. So I'll throw them in B tier. Honestly, that's my opinion on them. The goat. Goat is a pretty fine skin. Alright, these skins, I think these are like the college soccer, football, or whatever skins. You could revisit any season from Fortnite my god, I cannot speak. If you could revisit any Fortnite season, what would it be? Chapter 1, Season 8. Do you think Fortnite would ever make exotic medallions? Probably not, because what would be the point of making an exotic medallion? Like, you can't even see the rarity of medallion anyways. I don't even think they have. Like, I think they're all legendary, but you can't really tell that they're legendary because they don't really show it. It's weird. But what would they even do? Because they would just be the same thing. These skins, I believe these are like the FIFA, the college, I don't know. But they are all kind of mid. I'm not a fan of them that much. So I'm just going to put them all in C tier. So that's where I'm going to put them. In C tier. In C tier. And this guy's one of them too, right? Camille, another C tier, not a fan. FNCS Renegade, I believe it's called. I don't remember. Probably in B tier, honestly. And then FNCS Dummy. Probably in B tier too.